Guys, there are 11 habits, bad habits, that keep a lot of people on the struggle bus and poor and broke. Let's talk about it. Now, the first money habit that keeps us poor is not putting in the work, not the physical work, right? Not working the extra hours or the overtime, but a lot of us don't want to put in the mental work, the thinking that it requires to have better outcomes with money. So we don't want to put in the work that requires us to come up with a plan, come up with a vision, write down a budget, write down our net worth statement. We don't want to write things down. We don't want to strategize. We don't want to plan. And those are all the things behind the scenes that are going to get you to another level. A lot of people work hard, right? A lot of people put in the extra hours and work the overtime and all that good stuff, work 2 and 3 and 4 jobs. A lot of people do that. It's not about working hard or working harder. It's about working smart and working smarter. And a lot of us don't want to put in the time and effort that takes. Now, the second thing is a lot of us don't want to learn. We don't want to learn anything new or anything different. And we don't want to take in the knowledge. We don't want to read the book. We don't want to go through all the articles, right? We'd rather watch it on TV and maybe think about it, but not really go through the actual learning process that it takes. Because if you want something different, you got to learn something different so that you can actually implement some different behaviors. But it all starts with what you're taking in with your brain. So you got to learn new things. And a lot of folks, they don't want to learn anything new. They just want to stay where they are. They want to stay exactly how they've been, and they don't want to change. Now, the third thing is a lot of people think they know it all. They think they have all this information figured out, and all they got to do is watch this or watch that, and I got it. I'm good. I don't need any help, right? They think they know it all and have all the answers. I got news for you. If you want to stay on the struggle bus, keep thinking you know everything. You won't get off of it. Now, the fourth thing is this. A lot of people are scared to take risk. They just have fear. They're scared to do anything different that's going to cause them a potential failure. But if you want to win more, you got to fail more. And you got to be willing and courageous enough to try new things and do things while you're scared. And don't worry about it. Don't worry about failing. Don't worry about looking stupid. Just get out there and give it a shot. Get out there and start failing. Get out there and get a few doors slammed in your face, right? People telling you no. Get used to doing things while you're scared. That's courage. Now, another thing that keeps a lot of us on the struggle bus is we're impulsive when it comes to buying stuff. We cannot delay gratification. We cannot tell ourselves no. We cannot be patient. I remember showing somebody some compound interest tables one time. And I was saying, okay, in 5 years, you're going to have this amount if you get this amount of this rate of return. And in 10 years, you'll have this amount. And then I said, look, in 15 years, you'll have this. And that person told me, and this is what told me that person was, they not ready. Is because the first thing they told me was 5 years, that takes too long. I don't want to have that amount of money in 5 years. I want that right now. I said, well, look, you have no patience. If you can't be patient, learn, let it grow, delay some gratification, you ain't never getting off the struggle bus, because you're going to be going for every get-rich-quick scheme that comes your way because you have no patience. Now, another thing that keeps a lot of us on the struggle bus is just continuing time after time after time to get ourselves in bad debt. Every 3 or 4 years, you got to have that new car and you want to lease it. So you never really own it, you just lease it. And so you look good, right? You look fancy in the nice, Lexus, Mercedes, BMW, whatever. You love it, but you're just leasing it. Or you're just making payments on it. Look, bad debt will keep you on the struggle bus. Bad debt will keep you broke and poor forever. And if you can't break the habit of bad debt, your chances of becoming wealthy are limited. Number 7, I got to keep it right in my head. Number 7 is we don't have vision. If you can only see what's right in front of you, and you can't see 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, 25 years, if you have no vision, you ain't gonna make it. If you have no vision, you can't change. If you cannot change, you cannot grow. So ultimately, if you have no vision, you cannot grow beyond what you can see. That's a problem for a lot of people who stay on this struggle bus, who stay broke. They don't have the vision to look out and say, oh my gosh, in 10 years, I could have that. or in 20 years I could have this. They're just working for today, right? They're doing everything for the weekend, but nothing for next year. Everything for the upcoming concert or the upcoming party but nothing for 5 years down the road. You gotta be looking out. If you want to get off the struggle bus, you have to see yourself off the struggle bus. You have to have a vision in your mind of what it looks like when you get on the other side. What does financial freedom look like? What does owning everything look like? What does not having any debt look like? You got to see that on the other side if you want to get there, but you can't see it if all you paying attention to is what's happening right now. You got to have long-term vision, and a lot of people that continue to struggle, they don't have any vision. Hey guys, if you're getting any value at all out of this quick video, do me a favor and hit that like button. Share this video with somebody in your network of friends, family, or good people. Now, let's get back to the video. Now, another thing that keeps a lot of people poor on the struggle bus is they think wealth is inherited. They have this ideal about money that most people that got money, they got money inherited to them, or they got money passed down to them. Listen, the biggest millionaire survey of all time happened about 5 or 6 years ago. And it showed that 80% of millionaires who are worth $1 million or have a net worth $1 million, they didn't get any inheritance at all. They just worked for it, made some good decisions, right? Now, when you start talking about the ultra worth $10 million or more, or worth 20 or 50 or $100 million, yeah, a lot of them got money sort of handed to them. But a lot of people that are regular millionaires, just have $1 million net worth or $2 or $3 million net worth, they didn't have money handed to them. Everybody who has wealth did not inherit wealth. Most people who have wealth did not inherit the wealth. You got to get out of this mind frame that tells you that they all inherited it, because what it does is it sets you up to say, I can't do it because nobody gave me anything, and since nobody gave me anything, I can't be like them, or I can't have this or can't have that. That's a self-defeating way of looking at life. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy that says, hey, I don't have anything and I can't have anything because they all had a leg up on me, and so therefore I'm behind and I'm always going to be behind. You're just defeating yourself before you even get started. You've lost the race before you even got ready to go run. Now, another thing, I think this is number 9, another thing that keeps people poor, broke, and on the struggle bus is people don't know why they're here, their purpose. I believe that your purpose, your assignment, what God put you here to do and deliver to the people of the world, I think that is where real wealth happens, and where your real wealth probably is. The problem is a lot of people have no idea why they exist. A lot of people have no idea why they're here, why they have that gift, why they have that talent. And if you can figure that out, I think you'll be well on your way towards wealth. But a lot of people stay struggling because they never figure that out. Now, the 10th thing is this. A lot of people just only insist on having one source of income, a job. If you have one source of income, a job, then you're being taxed at the highest tax rate in America. 30-40% of your money is gone to pay for taxes. You got one source of income. Not only that, it's risky. When you only have one source of income, you're risking the fact that, hey, I may lose this job tomorrow, and then what do? I have nothing. No steady source of income. So a lot of people that stay on the struggle bus, man, they just only look to one job, and they don't believe the fact that they can generate income on their own, or they can generate some other source of income besides that job. They rely too heavily on that job. Be careful about that, because that'll keep you on the struggle bus. Now, the 11th thing that keeps a lot of us on the struggle bus is this, guys. And it's the elephant in the room, and it's a big one. A lot of people just manage their money poorly. They're poor managers of their life, poor managers of their decisions, poor managers of the choices they make, poor managers of the income they bring in, poor managers of the expenses that they spend every single month, poor managers of their own behavior, just poor managers all the way around. If you're a poor manager all the way around, your life with money will show that. Your life with money is a reflection of the management capabilities or management incapabilities that you have. And people sort of gloss over the money management piece, but in my opinion, it's probably one of the biggest pieces. How do you manage life, your life? How do you manage it? How do you manage your time? How do you manage your relationships? How do you manage all the things that affect you in life every single day, including your money? Listen, anything you mismanage in life, you're going to lose it, no matter what it is. Mismanage your job, you'll lose it. Mismanage your health, you'll have bad health. Mismanage your relationships, you won't have any relationships. Mismanage the things of your life, and you lose it. Money is no exception. In fact, money is one of the greatest examples. So there you have it, guys. That's the 11 poor or bad money habits that keep a lot of us on the struggle bus and poor and broke. If you got anything of value out of this video, do me a favor, smash that like button, and most of all, share this video with somebody you know. The best person to take care of the old you is the young you. Guys, take good care of yourself and take care of other people. Until the next video, peace.